Hi, Kelly. Thank you for being here, for coming. How are you doing? It's good to see you.
I'm doing I'm doing good, Father Milton.
It's great to see you. And as you know, so let me introduce myself. My name is Milton. I'm a student, training student of the GCU. And before we go further, I would like to uh, give the counseling informed consent form that you already have
Okay.
an array sign. So just
Yes.
going through to be sure that you have clear understanding what we are going to do at this time. Okay.
Okay.
So is it
Okay.
fine with you?
Yes, that's fine with me.
That's great. Okay. So as you know, this informed consent. So you put your sign in each of the statements, putting your initial names. So the first one is I consent to video audio recording being made of mock counseling session and to this recording being used to aid of growth of counseling knowledge and skill. Are you agree?
Yes.
I consent to excerpt from this recording or description of them being used by Grand Canyon University faculty and staff
Yes.
for purpose of supervision, research, and or teaching.
Yes.
I understand that any part of the conversation that is recorded or written down will be kept confidential.
Yes.
I will not disclose any information that may identify me in the mock counseling session recordings. The information given will be confidential and it will be used an alias.
Yes.
And I understand that Zoom will be used to record counseling session that Zoom meets both HIPAA and FERPA confidentiality standards.
Yes.
And I understand that if the recording of mock counseling session activates any suicidal ideation or potential harmful thoughts, I will reach out to a professional in my area immediately. Neither GCU, the college, nor the counseling student will be held accountable if I harm myself.
Yes.
By signing below, I attest that I have read, understand, and agreed the statement above as indicated for the mock counseling recording session as required for counseling programs. Check the box next. Okay, so you already signed this paper. So do you have any question until here?
No, no. On quick question. Is this gonna be a weekly recording or just one time? That's about it.
Just one time.
Okay. Okay.
That's great. Okay, so Kelly, as I said, thank you for coming in today for making the time. So anything that maybe is going on in your life that you may want to share at this time?
Well, as we was spoke last time, my school, going back to school and everything, feeling stressed, overwhelmed, um, going back to the time management with schoolwork, the overload and everything. I felt overwhelmed, I felt stressed, but at the same time, I have learned to manage my time and understand teaching myself that yes, you could do it, even though I'm going to school back in the older age because I'm 40, but that doesn't mean that I cannot do it. So by me going at the beginning of the semester, I felt overstressed. I'm overthinking about everything. But now it's November 26th,
Mhm.
and I feel good. I feel I'm in a good stage. I did good with my writing and everything, my math, my psychology class as well. So I have learned so much. And again, it's about having a networking and surrounding a positive, uplifting team that supports you, encourage you. And that's what I have right now.
So it looks like that you are like kind of exciting, happy because you return to the school with all the exciting thing that happened, like, but at the same time you are getting stressed and worried because of all what is uh well required by the school. So it's like many things are overstressing you a little bit. If I'm not wrong, may understanding that what you are saying.
Yes, yes, it was. At beginning was a lot of stress, but I feel comfortable now with the workload. And I know it's gonna be the next year and a half, a lot of workload. But with this, for my first semester, I feel comfortable now to what with the workload and everything, and with the papers I do and the exams and everything. So I feel more comfortable now with everything.
And how you are getting more comfortable now? Like what you are practicing and doing, like
Oh
track
my
all the stress that you have that you said that you were experiencing.
Well, because of my faith, being Christian Catholic, is so strong. So what helped me is going to mass daily and receiving the Eucharist is so important for me. That helped me listening to rosary, doing the rosary, listening to all the prayers as well. By me heading to class, it helped me to release and see a lot of clarity of what I need to do. So that really have helped me. Um, just going to mass and giving to the Lord, saying to the Lord, here's my worries, here's my obstacles, you take care of it. Give me the peace, the give me the peace. Open the doors that need to be open for I need to learn. What the professor is teaching, that I understand it in my own way, that it stays in my brain of 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 the professors and teaching the class. So that's what have helped me a lot. I seen the difference of the stress level, and as well going to the gym. Going like for 1 hour in the gym doing my weights and doing my treadmill, my running. I it has really released my stress level.
It seems that right now your stress is like kind of control, as you said,
Yes, yes it is.
like your prayer, your daily prayer, going to the mass, praying, like putting everything in God's hands, but also you begin to practice exercise, going to the gym. So now it's like you already find like trying to understand like in your own way. What do you mean when you say like in your own way? Like what you are receiving or in the school are teaching to you.
Well, in my own way, as having the team, like asking professors for help and advice to give me clarity of the information that I do understand a little bit. So that's good having supportive professors
Mhm.
that is there to help you. That's
Yeah.
very critical, in my education. So I love that, and I record the classes as well. So when I go home and I re-listening to it, to the information that they taught, I have a better understanding of it because every student is different. Some students they learn with audio.
Mhm.
Other students have to be in person to understand for they could understand the information. So I'm a kind of student that do a little bit of both. I the professor teach me. I'm a visual person. At the same time, I'm a listener because when I keep replaying the information, is I have a better understanding, and it stays in my brain. Like, okay, oh, this is what she meant, or what's this is what he meant, and I have a better understanding of the class. So that's helping me a lot.
It looks like that you already have found your own way of learning that worked for you.
Yes, yes, it is. And it was very important for me um to to acknowledge what's my strength and weakness, and as going back to being a student in college. And it's good. I'm glad that I recognize the my weakness and my strength, and how to use it to a positive.
Mhm. It's great that you already identified, like also your weakness, strengths, how can work. So like at this point, I wonder like before, if in one scale of skill of 1 to 10, before how was your stress, and right now like where is the level where 1 or 0 is like it was too low and 10 it was too high and 5 like kind of the middle. So what is your level of stress at this point?
Okay, when I started class, it was a 10 because I was always super stressed about everything during that time. If I was doubting myself when doing my paper, if it's correct, it's not correct. So I really felt overwhelmed. At times I cried. I was like, this is too much right now. But then I said, I need to get it together. Let me go to church. Let me go to mass, receive the Eucharist, and keep doing my prayers and everything. So right now my stress level for November semester, it feels like a 5, 4, 5. I don't feel that much stress as before. Because before I was getting a lot of headaches. Like, oh my God, this, I kept telling myself you need to relax and breathe because you are damaging yourself with the stress. So, like I said, when I started going to the Eucharist, started continue doing my prayers, rosary, and everything. The stress level kept going down, and as well asking the professor and the lab class as well, the other professors that do lab, explaining to me more into details about the math and about the writing. I'm a good writer. It's just how I structure the
Mhm.
information. But it has helped me a lot. It really has helped me a lot. So that I appreciate that.
I wonder why you choose 5 in your level of stress and no 1 or 2.
Um, because the semester haven't ended yet, Father.
Okay, that is a good point.
Yes, yes, yes. I have a zero level when semester ends. My classes all pass and I start my spring semester. So right now it's a 4 and 5. That's why I say that. So
Okay,
yeah.
right. Yeah, understand. And I wonder, like, same way, like, how do you think, like, you can, you already are working and you're doing great job, like, but your prayer, but your gym, like, and also find your own way of learning. Like, if we go, like, instead of 5, 1 level less means like 4, what maybe you can do, like, to improve and be, like, more, even more relaxed at this point. So getting better. What would you like to
Actually,
do, or what you can do?
well, with me, like I mentioned, going to the gym, I I I used to be a cross country in high school, so I love running. So I'm going back, like in my treadmill. I'm walking and I run. Like maybe I walk 5 minutes speed,
Mhm.
then I do my running 4 minutes running, and until I increase it more and more. So that really is helping me a lot. Um, it's so important, and I see everything more clearly as well
Mhm.
going to the gym. I have a better clarity of what to do, not to do. Um, but like I said, minimum to half an hour to an hour on the treadmill or on the bicycle. It really helped me, or on the stepper as well. It helps me a lot, see a lot of things clearly, of my classwork, what to write, having a better, okay. In my brain while I'm working out, I'm breaking down my outline of my homework, the paper that I need to write. So it give me the flow of working out. It's give me clearly having a better clarity of what to do, and not feel confused or not feel uncertain of what to do next with the stress level.
Okay, so like right now, something that would help you, as you said, is like well continue going to the gym, like even increasing your exercise, like running or spending a little bit more time. But also
Hmm.
you have a kind of outline or agenda that you are setting, you know, like all your yeah, homework that you may have on papers and so on. So you think that this is something that will help you to reduce your level
Yes,
of stress.
yes,
And I'm sure that you will also in similar way, your performing, it will grow, it will be better.
yes,
It sounds great, and I see, you know, like great strength. You have clarity. You know a little. You know that already have learned how to manage your stress, find your own way, like through your prayer, and you have clarity of like how you can learn, but also
hmm,
important thing in your life is prayer. So we are
yes.
coming at the end of the session. I wanted, you know, like what would you like to do? You know, like to grow in getting better every day. What do you like to continue doing and like making a kind of a habit for you?
Well, with me, continue my exercise and painting. I have done paint class, and that as well relax me and get me to a central point of what I need to do and everything. So I think that and being surrounded with my uplifting team, and that's, and spending time with loved ones and everything, that's what helped me as well, not to just feel overwhelmed with the workload, but to balance everything. So when I need a break, I do my painting or call my mom or my friends, and give myself 10 or 20 minutes away from just focusing on the work, and not go back to finishing the work.
That's great. That's sounding a great ideas. You know, like painting, that is a great thing, you know, for relaxing, but also sharing
Hmm.
that you said, you know, trying to stop your work or what you are doing and spend time with your family or friends. So that is great. So
Yeah.
you already have like clear, like maybe a friend or someone that you can call or something like that. Share a little
Yes.
bit, you know, in that time that you have a kind of having a break.
Yes.
So
and
you,
and it's and it's help and it's helping me a lot as well. Because when I was overwhelmed, I called my friend, and she's like, "You could do this. I know you just started. You still got time to improve this class. Your writing and everything." So like I said, it's good to be around positive people that uplift you, and you uplift them as well when they're going through their obstacles as well. And I'm very thankful for that, for that network of positivity in my life.
sounds great. So Kelly, we are almost at the end of our session. So I just I would like, if you want, how do you feel like right now? But also, if you want, we can meet, you know, like next week and to see how your level of stress are. And as you said, you know, like this time is level 5. So we go by having clear what you already begin to do, and you know, like trying to develop and making a habit, and to see, you know, like maybe we can meet, you know, like in the couple, I would say 2 weeks, if you would like,
Okay.
and to see, you know, like how is your level of stress, and if these ideas that you already have, you are practicing and is going down your level. So you, I would say, you know, like going to the point that you can say maybe right now, although that I have a lot of homework and so on in the university, my level of stress maybe is going, you know, like from 2 to 3, you know, moving
Hmm.
at least, you know, like 1 point. So What do you think about it?
Yeah, we could meet bi-weekly. That won't be no problem.
Okay, so let us, like meet the next week and we will talk about it and see. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so Kelly, thank you for your time, for being here, and for coming in. Okay, so have a great
Okay.
night.
You too, Father. God bless.
Okay, bye bye.